Hello and welcome back. So this video should have been going out on Friday, and it was originally supposed to be what I'm expecting from the WWE 2K25 soundtrack. Similar to what I did last year, where I kind of went over what I hoped we would get, and then when it was announced, I did a video on what we actually got. Unfortunately, this year they've released the soundtrack list, which I have pulled up on my laptop in front of me, before I could actually make the video tomorrow. So instead, I'm going to jump the gun. I'm going to make the video here now, and we're just going to go over what we're getting instead. So, a bit of a departure from the last 2 years, where we've had it curated by named artists who then later featured in the DLC. So in 2023, I think we had MGK, who gave us a lot of pop punk and rock rap and stuff. Last year, well, 2K24, this year, last year sort of thing, we obviously had Post Malone, who gave us a mix of country, hip-hop, and metal. So I wasn't sure what to expect this year, because no celebrity was announced as curating the playlist. No wrestler was announced as curating the playlist. So we were kind of left in the dark. Because normally when you know who's going to be curating it, you sort of get a rough vibe of what to expect, because you can kind of understand, oh, Post Malone, I know he likes metal. I know he's a hip-hop artist, and he sways around and does the country stuff. So you can kind of expect those influences. Same with when, like I said, MGK did it, and stuff like that. So looking at the list here, we have Fuel by Eminem featuring JID, which is a good song. It's not one of Eminem's best, but it's cool to see Eminem back on the playlist. We have Suffocate by Knocked Loose featuring Poppy. This one surprised me. As someone who's been a massive Knocked Loose hater, I'm actually starting to come around with them more and more lately. I've been listening to them a lot, like on shuffle. So I'm slowly getting into the Knocked Loose hype train. So having them on here with one of the songs that I actually enjoy is going to be fun. We then have Arabi by Muhammad Ramadan featuring Future and Mazari. Obviously, I know who Future is. I'm not sure who Muhammad Ramadan and Mazari are. I haven't heard this song, but I probably will go and check it out before the game drops. Moving on, we have Pack a Punch by Joey Valance and Brea featuring Danny Brown. Again, not a song that I'm familiar with. I recognize the name Danny Brown, but I don't recognize the other two artists on here, so I will go and check that out. Moving on, we then have Hurt You by Spirit Box. I'm fucking ecstatic to see that on there. I love Spirit Box. I love the song Hurt You. That was one of my favorites of theirs. So we've got three that I'm really looking forward to. Moving on then, we have It's Supposed to Hurt by House of Protection. Again, another artist, another song I'm not familiar with. We then have The Thin Grey Line by Suicide Boys, which I must say I'm actually fucking surprised to see on here. I love me some Suicide Boys. I vibe out with their music on quite frequently. And to see it in a 2K game, along with some metal stuff that I'm enjoying, brilliant. Love it. We then have some UK representation with Curse by Architects. Again, another massive metal band in the current era, which I wasn't expecting to see on here. But sticking with the UK representation, we then also have Backbone by Chasen Status and Stormzy, which was used for the most recent gameplay reveal trailer. This song is fucking hype as hell. I love it. I love Stormzy, love Chasen Status. So having this on here, phenomenal. We then also have Black Flag Freestyle by Denzel Curry and That Mexican OT. Love me some Denzel Curry. I'm not too familiar with That Mexican OT, but I have heard the name here and there. I haven't heard this particular song, but if Denzel's on it, it's normally pretty good. We then have Halfway to Hell by Jelly Roll. I like me some Jelly Roll. I can't say I'm surprised to see him on here. He's recently, within the last year, had one or two songs, I think, featured as SummerSlam soundtracks. He's also been involved in SummerSlam where he chokeslammed Austin Theory, I believe it was. So again, not a surprising name to be on this list. We then have, I'm probably going to butcher this, Doblexo by J Balvin and Feed, Feid, I think that is. I butchered that. I do apologize. I like J Balvin. I've heard some of his stuff. Haven't heard this song, but nice to have a bit of variety in there. So that would be fun. We then have Hurts by Emil and the Sniffers, which again I don't recognize, but the name is interesting. We then have another band which I fucking love and was so surprised to see on here that my jaw hit the floor. It's the one and only The Homies of Electric Callboy. I've been fans of them since they were Eskimo Callboy, their early shit, featuring Baby Metal with Ratatata. This might actually be the best soundtrack we've had. And then the final song is Gojira with Only Pain. Now, this is a very metal heavy soundtrack with Knocked Loose, Spirit Box, Architects, Baby Metal and Electric Callboy, Gojira. This is actually one of the most well put together soundtracks for someone with my music taste in a while. I've seen a couple people here on Twitter who aren't pleased with it, like someone saying brutally mid, but again, I suppose if it doesn't fit your sound, then you're not going to be happy with it. Like, I'm really looking forward to this. And then you've got some other people that are like I said, brutally mid, worst soundtrack ever. Then you've got people excited to see J Balvin and Poppy. Someone else is saying garbage. Thank goodness for the jukebox feature, because obviously you can mix in the actual entrance themes as well. Another person here saying they like it because they've got Electric Callboy, Spirit Box, and Knocked Loose. Another person says it all sounds crap. So very divisive, very up in arms about it. I personally am happy. If you play the 2K games, let me know your take on the WWE2K25 soundtrack. I'm pleasantly happy. I'm surprised at how many big names there are on here. Yeah, very, very happy with this. With that being said, apologies for sounding so shit. I am currently coming down with whatever cold my entire family has had, so my voice does sound like ass. Hopefully by the time the next video comes around, I should not be sounding like I'm swallowing razor blades. But with that being said, I will see you all guys in the next video. Stay safe out there, my friends. Goodbye.